Hi, my name is Brent Fisher. I'm the co-founder of Storytime.com. My company has 3 spaces. It's a place where parents and kids can find and create great stories to read and share with each other. It's a place where artists, illustrators, and writers can connect and collaborate on projects. It's also a place where publishers, both large and small, can sell their stories. We have 3 major areas. We have the Storytime Designer, which is a tool that people can use to let their imaginations run wild and create interactive stories. We have the Storytime Player, which is the tool used in order to present those stories to others and share with the community. We also have the Storytime.com website, which is a place for a lot of things. One of the things is the place where artists, illustrators, and collaborators meet and connect on projects. It's also where story lovers come to find new creative stories and share them with others. We found Zallas Technologies on Guru.com. We'd actually been searching for quite a while and thought we'd give Zallas a try. Our project with Zallas was that we had a very high-level requirements document for all the features that we knew that we wanted. And we had given that document to several different vendors around. And we received so many bids back that were from such differing levels. In fact, some were around 20 grand, others up as around as $500,000, some $300,000 to produce our product. And so we knew that we had to come up with some better way to communicate the vision of our product with these vendors. Zallas recommended that we should try a piece of their process. They recommended that we prototype Storytime.com in order to flesh out those ideas and communicate with people in a competitive, comparable way. When my partner and I heard that, we immediately recognized the value that would have, and we had Zallas begin. And we were able to begin fleshing out the details and visualize the product we were creating. But more importantly, we were able to start to communicate that vision to vendors and other people. The usefulness of prototyping is that it has enabled us to flesh out many of our ideas and visions for our project. It's also provided some unique insights from other players of the team, for example, from players from the Zallas team. And it also has allowed us to mitigate a lot of the risks that we may have incurred had we simply decided to begin development with only a requirements document. In terms of speed, I think the prototyping process has been very, very, very quick at times. There's been times when I thought it was kind of slow, but overall I think it was invaluable. And one thing that I'm very confident about is that we may have definitely incurred a lot more time lost on the back end than on the front end had we not stepped into the prototyping process. And that would have cost us a lot of time and money. In terms of quality, I believe that the prototyping process has provided us quality in various different avenues. For example, the usability of the product, you're able to see exactly how usable the product is going to be. I would say that it has given us insight into what the architecture is going to need to look like. I believe it has given us some insight into the marketability of the product. And also, we've been able to see what other packages out there that we can leverage in order to build our project better. Overall, I felt the prototyping went well. I even felt that we got a lot more out of the prototyping than we paid for it. Zallas was able to pay careful attention to detail and to listen to our comments and concerns and integrate those into the prototype in a way that made sense. I think as far as project management, their project management team worked well with us. They were able to keep the project on task and keep the prototypers on task, and also keep us on task. As far as implementation, I believe that producing this prototype has given the Zallas implementation team a very good idea of what it is they are going to need to implement. And that helps them to understand our budgetary constraints and also helps them to look for tools and third-party packages that will help us reach our goals. Overall, I felt that the Zallas team was very professional. I felt that the Zallas team was very responsive. We could call them up whenever we needed to. They worked on our schedule, even though they are a fairly global organization. And I would definitely consider working with Zallas again on any future projects that I might have.